Is the American dream really freedom or is it a trap? Think about it. Like, really think about it. We're told to buy a house, buy a car, live this amazing outside life. But is it really freedom? When you're tied to bills, you're stressed, there's no freedom in that. So that's why I built this channel so that we can come together and build a dream that is of ourselves, but not what they tell us to live like. Not the American dream. We can build our own dream. To be honest with you, fun fact, why I was inclined to create this channel is because of what I've witnessed with my family, friends, neighbors, even just random acquaintances. It's just what I've witnessed over the time that I've been here. Just a true story. One, like the main reason that I'm like, yeah, this is something that I need to do. A few months ago, I was sitting with a family member of mine and we were talking about why our home country was declining in the population, right? And I told her that, yeah, the younger people of this generation won't want to have kids if they, for personally for me, cannot afford to have kids, right? So I told her that without being financially stable, I don't want to have kids right now because I want kids when I'm financially able to help them, right? I don't want to bring kids up in a world where they will be struggling, where they will have to think about their next meal. That's just not something that I wish to do. So I would personally like to be financially able to take care of my child when they get here. I told her that, and her response to that was that, and you won't have money actually. Like, talk through it, and you won't have the money. So, and she said it in our dialect, right? In our mother tongue, we would say. So she's like, I not gonna have the money. I'm like, no. At that point, I was, to be honest, I was so like, I don't know, I was so down because it's like, am I really going to meet my dreams, like what I want to do? Because of what I was told, I'm like, I have plans. And then when she said that, it's like, is my plans too far-fetched? But I believe they are not too far-fetched. I know that everyone's situation is different. And I believe that I was brought here to this country in a very privileged situation. Because I have a house over my head, like the moment I got here, with no money for sure. I was dead broke. Dead broke. I had no money at all. So I'm more privileged in that sense because I have somewhere to live. I didn't have to pay rent right out of the box when I get here. When I started working, that's when I started doing house contributions and all of those. But there's still a lot that goes into coming here. But I know it's hard and it's a long journey ahead for everyone that left their country to get here, even for the persons who are here. Like, I know it's hard and it's gonna be hard. Anything that you do, it's gonna be hard. You just gotta choose your heart. Like, which hard do you want? Which hard? Which struggle do you want? Think about it. When I first came here to America, I was told that success meant looking successful. Literally looking successful. Driving a new car, getting a new house, all of that. And it's like, that's not easy to get. It is not. That's why you have persons going into debt for things that they think that is the best thing for them because they want to live that American dream. But it is not. When you go into debt, are you really free? What did you come here for? Did you come here for freedom? Or did you come here to be in debt, to live paycheck to paycheck? Like, is that really what you came here for? And the fact is, I know that I'm not alone. Many immigrants' family come here and that's what they do. They do what they see. They don't think about the consequences of their actions. Because having that new car, that new house, those new physical stuff, sending money back home, when you don't have it to send back home, when you don't have it for a car, when you're going into debt to do all of those stuff, like, is it really worth it at the end of the day? Is it really worth it at the end of the day? You got to think about what you're doing. What you do now, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your family. And your kids' kids, like, it could go down a whole line, your whole lineage. Why not make the change now? Why not change now to do better for you and your family, to live a better life? Okay, so let's be honest here. The traditional American dream has a dark side, right? The big house, it comes with a 30-year mortgage. The nice car is mostly financed, and that finance is with interest. The credit for emergencies, it becomes an emergency of its own. We start working for our bills instead of working for our families. And before long, we realize that we're living paycheck to paycheck. Even if the paycheck is bigger, like over time when you're making more money, you're still working paycheck to paycheck, even though you're making more, which should not be the case. And the worst part to all of this is that same cycle that you are going through, the kids are seeing what you're going through. They know what you're doing. They see the struggle and possibly might follow into your footsteps. That's one of the reasons that you need to make a change for yourself and your family. That's why this channel is called Perfectly Imperfect. I don't want to pretend that I've always been perfect. Like, I'm not perfect. Neither are you. None of us, we're not perfect. But within our imperfection, we can strive to be as good as we can. Those mistakes that we made in the past, we should not be going on doing the same thing in the future. Like, your past and your present should not predict your future to the extent of you struggling in the past. You're struggling right now, living paycheck to paycheck, and that's your plan for the future? No, that's not where we're going. We can do better, and we're going to do better. So what's this channel really about? It is about rewriting the definition of success. How to take control of your money, so you tell your money where to go instead of your money wondering where it went. At that point, it's your money wondering because it's not you. It's not you. How to avoid debt traps that keep families stuck for decades. We'll talk about car loans, payday loans, credit cards, all of it. How to shift your mindset so you stop measuring success by what you own and start measuring by the freedom you create. How to build real financial security, not just for you, but for your children and their children. We'll talk about budgeting, saving, investing, side hustles, and building generational wealth. But even more importantly, we'll talk about identity, about breaking free from the pressure to look successful, about building a life that's truly yours, not the American dream that they told you that you should have. And here's what I want you to hear today. You don't have to be perfect to start this journey. And as I said, no one is perfect. You don't have to be perfect to start. Just start. The perfect plan or the perfect circumstances doesn't exist. It never exists, not even the perfect income. That's why we have to start today. That's why we're called perfectly imperfect. What matters is that you start, is that you choose to do different from today onwards. Is that you decide that you're not going to chase someone else's dream, that you're going to decide what your dream is and how you're going to live it. The real dream isn't the house or the car. It's the freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from stress, freedom to spend time with your families and give your children opportunities that you never had. Imagine this, living in America without car payments, without debt, without credit. You can neither have a credit score or you just don't have credit, debt, anyone you choose. But just imagine living without that, all of that. It's possible. It's all possible. I'm here to help you, and we're going to help each other. Our families, our neighbors, everyone. We're going to help each other. So if you're ready to walk on a path that financial stress isn't what you foresee in your future, that financial freedom comes before debt, this is the channel for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and start following for our weekly videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. Because every week I'll bring you tools, stories, and anything motivational to help you grow financially without falling into the trap of the American dream. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. Tell me what brought you here to America. Tell me what financial challenges you're currently facing and what you would like to learn from this channel. I would like this channel to be more than me talking. I would like it to be more of a family feel where we can come and we can talk, we can ask questions. I'll do the research for you. I'll do the research for you. Just drop it in the comments and we'll talk about it in the next video. Like, tell me what you want me to do, whichever topic, budgeting, anything like that. Like, let me know in the comments and I will get everything out to you. The quote for today is by Bob Marley, and it says that Bob Marley was asked if there was a perfect woman. His reply was, "Who cares about perfection? Even the moon is not perfect. It is full of craters. The sea is incredibly beautiful, but salty and dark in its depth. The sky is always infinite, but often cloudy. So everything that is beautiful isn't perfect, it's special. Therefore, every woman can be special to someone. Stop being perfect, but try to be free and live, doing what you love, not wanting to impress others." And then the Bible scripture for today will be Proverbs 21 verse 5. And it says, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." Guys, let's be diligent.